A terrific performance by Supersonic Miss, this 5-year-old mare. So the 30 starts for 16 wins and 8 placings. She's always showed to be a well and truly above average filly and mare. Been off the scene for quite a while, resumed with a terrific first up performance and backed it up even better tonight by scoring and saluting, and well done to you, Karen.
Thank you, Robbie. Yeah, no, she's always been a bit special, this one. She's got a good record, and yeah, like you said last week, just probably needed the run a little bit. Met a pretty good horse, and tonight she was a bit fitter for the run, and yeah, did it well.
Came back, earplug still in, so she's done it well within herself. Just wanted to get off the track a little bit in the straight.
Yeah, just a little bit. She's a little bit green there in the straight, but yeah, once she saw the other horse coming again, she sort of got the job done in the end.
And tonight this worked out beautifully, worked around him 3 wide, got beaten to the early move, but then we were able to work to the front a lap from home, and that turned out to be the winning move. Well done.
Yeah, thanks, Rob. Yeah, all credit's got to go to Ross. He's always been untapped, but no doubt a handful. But yeah, he's been very patient, and his manners are starting to get better and better, and it's showing in his form. But I've been lucky enough to jump on him at the right time, and he's made me look good. I haven't made him look good, that's for sure. But all credit's got to go to Ross.
You tried to make that early move, but Gavin was able to beat you to the punch.
Yeah, that's right. I went to go and sort of Gav went in front of me, but he's a hard horse to drive. You can't sort of grab hold of him, so we had to go wide a bit just to try and keep him trotting, and then Gav found the front, and I just thought, well, I might test the water here and just try and make it a bit of a staying race, because this one's rock hard, and Gav's was first up, and he elected to take a trail, and then this horse, he was pretty good up the straight tonight.
Because that was an amazing performance.
Yeah, Dean's always had a high opinion of her since he got her, and she's been a bit awkward to drive on occasions, but she's starting to, straighten up and race well. And tonight she, still hung a little bit, but yeah, her run was super.
You were very aggressive in your drive. You obviously put her in the race, not there to run second or third, that's for sure. You really gave her a big winning chance, especially around the 500. You really tried to serve it up to the leader, and it looked like you were right in there for the battle, and she just fought all the way up the straight. An amazing effort.
Yeah, I just thought I couldn't let her get away because she just hung a little bit on the corner, so I wanted to try and be level as we got into the last bend, and she just dug in and kept trying all the way up the straight. She probably got tired maybe 10 yards out because I think she was about a head in front, but thankfully she held on.
Seemed to be travelling well, and the horse did the rest at the finish.
Yeah, that's right. No, Lance has got him going very good at the minute, and things worked out well. We just had to try and find the peg line first, and had a good sit after that. So yeah, the horse did the rest.
This horse has had certainly its fair share of battles, but certainly has made a great return, and good to see the horse winning here at Melton.
Oh, absolutely. No, it was well documented. I'm not sure how long ago it was now. Probably well over 12 months that he was touch and go whether he was going to pull through and survive a snake bite, and just testament to Lance and and his staff and everyone involved and vets and all that just never gave up on the horse, and they've probably put a lot of time and probably a hell of a lot of money into him as well to keep him alive, and with never have probably occurred to him that he'd get back to the racetrack and just to keep him alive. And like I say, to his credit, he's dug deep, and he's probably got back to as good a form as he ever was in.
Got a long way back, had to overcome a pretty tardy start, giving some pretty smart horses a good lead, and his class prevailed by the way he let down and wound them up. You would be pretty impressed by that run tonight, Kate.
Yeah, Rob, he's always been a fast horse, and although he was the best horse in the field, it's hard to come from those extreme draws over the short, and to his credit, and he's got above average ability and so much speed, he was able to do it, so very happy with him.
Had a little freshen up after Feb?
Yeah, he did. His last one for us, he did get caught in the death, and he over-raced, and he dropped out, and he'd done a good job, and we thought signs were probably there. He just wanted a little freshen up, so we did that with him, and he's back going well again now.
Very good performance by Mary's favourite son, who took a little while to hit its straps at the Aiken stable, but certainly over the last few months we've seen a real big, vast improvement in this horse and really been racing in top form.
Yeah, no, thanks, Rob. Yeah, no, he took a little bit to sort of work out. He had a lot of issues, but we've finally got to the bottom of them, and it just proves once you get to the bottom of them how nice a trotter he is.
He, as we've alluded to before, he loves to lead, loves to bowl along. He seems to at his happiest in that racing pattern.
You know, that's right. You know, he seems to be more happier in front, rolling. You know, he's probably not a horse that you could sit up, but he's racing really well. You know, rolling in front.
And obviously, in the form this horse is in, there's no reason why he can't continue going forward.
Yeah, no, that's right. He'll just continue. You know, there's probably a few races coming up for him. He'll just continue in them, and we'll just see how he goes from there.
Yeah, that's right, Rob. You know, he's always shown a really good turn of foot, but the older he gets, the more mature he gets. You know, he used to get a bit keen and do a few things wrong, but he's really relaxed, and that's sort of shown, you know, in his racing manners that he's able to race a bit stronger through that.
Even at the start, I know I was listening to you speak to Jason Bonington before the race. The lead wasn't not the be-all or end-all of this horse, but one thing that I did like to see, he didn't have to come out rushing the gate, and he started to settle out 3 wide, worked up there, and, you know, it's a good sign when you can start doing that.
Yeah, exactly, that's right, and, you know, the more energy you can save up early, obviously the better you get home, but, you know, one thing about him at the moment, he's even going down the back when the leader and the death horse, you know, are side by side, you just give him a little click up and he extends, and then when I got to the front, he really settled underneath me. So, yeah, it's a good asset to have, and, you know, hopefully going forward he can have a really bright future.
Well, the way the race was panning out, I must admit, it just looked to be playing in the hands of the leader, Metro Mike. There wasn't a lot of tempo in this grade, and even though you were nicely poised, you must have been a little bit worried yourself as the race was unfolding.
Yeah, I wasn't sure how the race would unfold, you know, but then when I saw Chris and Jason had the whips out and were going hard early, I thought, oh, well, a nice little sit will do, and Billy was always travelling comfortably. When Maxi Man came at him, I thought he might get run down, but he really wanted to win, and he's got that fire back, so that's terrific.
Worked to the top, travelled strongly and held them at bay.
Yeah, he's a good old horse. He likes these sort of races, and he can go a bit tough in these ones and still be too good.
Well, he certainly was too tough again, and he's really racing with great zest. The whole team's going well at the moment, and I'm sure Dean will be very, very impressed with the way this horse has performed in over the course of the June.
Yeah, no, he's done a great job since he's been down here, and he's still pretty competitive in those M races, and when he gets back to claimants, he's usually too good.
Yeah, listen, she's done a great job. Before her first win, I think she was qualified as a pacer at Geelong 10 weeks prior, and we'd never even thought of trotting her, and she just decided that she was going to be a trotter, and to see all these smiling faces is absolutely fantastic. That's what it's all about.
It is, and it gives people the opportunity to be involved in harness racing and get a feel of the excitement, and I'm certainly they've seen that here tonight, and it's a great way to get involved in the industry at a smaller involvement, and at the same time to get the enjoyment out of it.
100%, and you know, we've had some barbecues at the farm, and you know, people turn up and get a pat of all the horses, and you know, it's a lot more accessible than the thoroughbreds, our game, and as you say, it's not a lot of outlay, but you know, if you can get nights like this, it's well worth it.
Coming into the race tonight, your thoughts?
She trialled okay at Kilmore 10 days ago, but it was a bad day at Kilmore, which we can expect. But she trialled all right. But yeah, listen, first up we decided to take the trail. She's usually the front runner, but you know, she's been 2-3's about her time. You know, that's suited her down.